Hailuo AI or Minimax recently got a big update and it looks amazing. But can it really stand up to something like Kling 2.1? Let's dive in and find out together. If you are just getting started with Minimax, if you are brand new, you get 500 credits for the first 3 days to test it out. On the left side you see the tools, video and image generation tools, but we are interested in this video. We click on this tab and here you see the latest version. This is what we need. And I'm testing first the text to video tool and starting with a simple prompt. A ballet dancer spins on one foot, then leaps into the air gracefully before landing in a bow. This should show us how the AI handles human limb consistency, rotation, landing, motion. I type it in and click on Create, and I'm doing the same using Kling 2.1 master version, and I will continue the same process for all the following prompts. And we have the first one from Minimax and the second one from the Kling AI. And we see that both models have no issues with the limb consistency while they are moving, but she is not spinning on one foot. And here, looking at the Kling's version, we can see the dancer is spinning, but I would prefer to see her foot, like we had it in the Minimax version. Both the dancers performed the bow, but I prefer the Minimax version as all it's clearly visible here. Now I have the prompt: a lion leaps from a rock to chase a gazelle across the savannah. This should show us how the AI manages multi-subject movements. And look at this! I'm really impressed by the quality. Looking at the both videos, here we see the Kling version. But why the gazelle would run towards the lion? It's not natural, in my opinion. Here I also have the feeling that the turning of the lion is not natural. Now, Minimax version, the lion is supposed to chase the gazelle, but it's running in the opposite direction. Now I want to test the reality bending physics, surreal transitions, and I have the prompt: a businessman walks across a city street and suddenly the entire world inverts. Sky becomes ground, gravity flips and so on. You can stop and read it through if you want. And here we see the Minimax video. And here is the Kling video. And what do you think? I think that the Kling has difficulties to deal with these surreal ideas. Now moving on to image to video tool. I have this image of a whale above the city. It's a fantasy image, and let's see how the both AI tools manage it. And following prompt: a whale glides forward in slow motion. Neon signs flicker below and the camera follows from behind. And we have this one created by the Minimax. And now this one by the Kling AI. We can see that the Minimax managed the movement really great. I don't see any neon signs flickering. And while the Kling version managed the neon signs really great, but they are missing on the movement. I haven't expected it. Now I have this image of a detective in black-white noir style, and the prompt is as follows: the detective exhales smoke slowly, rain begins to fall, and the camera tilts up to reveal a flickering street lamp. And here is the video by the Minimax, and guys, is it not too much smoke? And at the beginning I have the feeling that it comes from his nose, isn't it? The output by the Kling Master tool looks more natural to me. It followed our prompt. What do you think? Now I have this image and want to test the realism, snow realism, light reflections, camera movement and stability of the subjects. And I have this prompt. I want that the snow begins to fall gently, that light refracts through the windows and the camera slowly ascends, revealing the towering castle spires. Let's see if it worked. And here is the first video by the Hailuo. Did it work? I think yes. At least I'm not seeing anything unusual here. We have the snow, we have the light in the windows. But look at this video of the Kling 2.1 master. What happened? Suddenly the building begins to grow? We didn't request it. And though I like the idea, but we clearly see that the model has camera movements issues here. So we have seen both Minimax and Kling 2.1 in action, each with their own strengths and limitations. It turns out that while Kling does have visually polished output, Minimax actually did better in some very important areas such as prompt accuracy and motion execution and scene interpretation. That surprised me. But which one do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. And by the way, if you are just getting started, Minimax gives you 500 free credits for 3 days, and their paid plans are currently among the most affordable, starting around $10 per month. Kling, on the other hand, offers higher quality generations, but it's credit-based and more expensive. And for example, $10 only gets you a handful of videos with the latest model. So if you are experimenting, both have pros and cons, just depends on what you need. And now, as a bonus, here are a few more creative scenes I made just using Minimax. Let's take a look.